This plant originally started in 1991. It's a culmination of about 7 generations of cheese-making experience. First thing we do is we take the milk in. It comes from 3 farmers cooperatives. There's about 80 farms that represent that. These are family farms.
Obviously, the milk is the most important product here.
High-quality milk is essential for cheesemaking. The major components of cheese are milk proteins, primarily casein, milk fat, and water. After milk is received by the cheesemaker, it is weighed and tested for quality, purity, and composition. The fat content is adjusted according to the type of cheese made from part skim to whole milk to cream. It takes about 10 pounds of milk to make 1 pound of cheese. Cheese can be made from either pasteurized or raw milk. In pasteurized milk, any pathogens are eliminated by heating the milk to over 160 degrees for about 15 seconds. Cheese made from raw milk must be cured for over 60 days to eliminate pathogens. In Wisconsin, no cheese is made without a licensed cheesemaker in the plant during the cheesemaking process. Salt plays an important role during the knitting process. It is stirred directly into the curds for some types of cheeses, such as cheddar, rubbed on the surface during curing for Swiss, or dissolved in brine for cheeses like provolone and mozzarella.
The difference with Gouda and other cheeses is Gouda is a water wash curd, so we drain some whey, we add water and we wash the curd. The amount of water that you add on to wash it, the temperature of the wash water, but that's how Gouda, the cheesemaker, can differ himself from other Goudas.
You turn those cheeses around and you're going to see 4 ingredients. You're going to see milk, you're going to see cheese cultures, rennet, and salt. We're purists. We believe you're going to taste the difference. It is extremely critical in Gruyere production to have these copper-lined vats where the copper lining itself reacts with the cheese. There's over 18,000 pounds of salt in the 2 tanks. You go back into Europe, the most highly valued asset they have is brine and brine tanks, and some of those have been in existence well over 100 years. Humidity and temperature playing a very key role in curing these cheeses. So what happens during the wash rind process, it's going to go in and wash the surface of the cheese, and over time you start looking this beautiful patina. It's cured from the outside in as well as the inside out. And the only difference is time in the cellars. The first cheese that we have here is our Grand Cru. It is about 4.5 months. You see how flexible that is? That elasticity. This particular cheese here will have some very mild tones to it. So the next one is 6 months. We're literally talking about only 8 weeks more in the cellars. The flavor profile is starting to become more intense. This is typically about 10 months old, minimum age of 9. Awesome table cheese. I take Mother Nature's perfect food milk and decide what it's going to be when it grows up.
Since 1925, the Buchholzer family has been making award-winning Klondike cheese. Based in Monroe, Wisconsin, the heart of the cheese industry in the U.S., the Klondike Cheese Company combines a state-of-the-art facility with their own special recipes to make cheeses for food service and retail. The 3rd generation of Buchholzers are all Wisconsin master cheesemakers. This prestigious status denotes the superior technical expertise and artistry of the cheesemaker. Using the freshest ingredients and a coagulator, one of only 3 in use in the U.S., cow's milk changes into curd. It's cured into loaves and then cubed or crumbled by robotic systems. Klondike cheese takes top honors at national and international cheese competitions, but it's in homes and restaurants where it's the real winner.
Belgioioso started in 1979 when I came from Italy.
I followed the step of my father and my uncle. Making cheese is an art.
In cheesemaking, there is your personal touch.
Family, quality, tradition, passion, I mean, these are the core values that drive our company forward, and we continue striving every day for improvement to do what is best for the cheese. I think that's kind of the guiding principle in everything we do. We're never satisfied. We say this cheese is excellent, but we are constantly doing more to make it even more excellent so people can enjoy it.